The great house at Collinwood, as it appears in the strange and terrifying world of parallel time. By way of a warp in time, Barnabas Collins found himself in this mysterious world in which people who look familiar are actually strangers following different and sometimes frightening destinies. But Barnabas's own life remains unchanged. He still carries with him the curse that has haunted him for almost 200 years. And on this night, the lust for blood is upon him, and he is unable to resist it. In the master bedroom of the great house, the mistress of Collinwood sleeps peacefully, unaware of the terrible danger she is in.
Hoffman? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Collins. I didn't mean to upset you.
You have upset me, and you haven't answered my question.
I knew you had retired for the night, and yet when I passed your door a few moments ago, I heard someone moving around in here. I thought it might be a prowler.
Well, as you can see, there's no one here.
Yes, I can see that now, but I distinctly heard a sound before.
Well, I think if there had been someone in here, I would have heard them too, don't you?
That depends on how soundly you sleep.
I heard you, Hoffman.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry if this intrusion has upset you, Mrs. Collins. I'm only concerned for your safety.
My safety?
You don't believe that?
I can't think of any reason not to believe it.
Unfortunate that Mr. Collins had to go to the hospital and leave you alone.
My husband doesn't plan to be in the hospital for more than one night. Do you think it's possible that I won't be safe here while he's gone?
Perhaps it's just that everyone in the house has been on edge recently, including me.
Why?
So many frightening things have happened. Things we haven't been able to understand.
What are you trying to tell me, Hoffman?
Nothing, Mrs. Collins, except that I came here out of concern for you. That's all.
Well, I appreciate your concern for me, Hoffman. I can assure you that I'll come to no harm. Good night, Hoffman.
Good night, Mrs. Collins. Sure she felt that I was in the room for some other reason. Yes. Yes, I think she was frightened. Just as we planned. Are you going to stay in town? Yes. Yes, I think so, too. Now, don't worry. I'll take care of everything here. Bye.
What's the bad news, Cyrus?
The tests have proved most fascinating.
You mean I have to go through more?
No. We've completed all of that.
But then what is it? Don't tell me I have some hitherto undiscovered tropical disease.
Well, if you had, maybe I would have known what to do.
What are you talking about?
Quentin, there's nothing wrong with you.
What? You must have made a mistake.
Oh, no. No mistake has been made. No, you are in perfect physical condition.
Cyrus. Now, you saw me last night. I was in extreme pain. I was barely able to breathe.
I'm aware of that. But these tests don't lie. You are in perfect physical condition. You are in sound health.
Did the report say anything about my mental condition?
Oh, mentally, you're just fine. You're as well balanced as anyone I know.
Now, Cyrus, a man does not have an attack for no reason at all. Now, there's got to be a cause. Either it's got to be mental or physical.
Yes, there is also a third possibility.
What?
Now, the symptoms appear to me, the way the attack came on you so suddenly, the way it appeared without any reason whatsoever, without any warning, that this must have been caused by something supernatural.
Cyrus, I've heard some surprising explanations, but that beats them all.
Well, after all the things that have been happening at Collinwood, that surprises you?
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean by supernatural?
It's hard to be specific.
Well, you've got to be. How do you mean a ghost? Some unseen force? What?
No. What happened to you wasn't the work of any form or spirit.
Well, what was it?
These symptoms are very similar to those resulting from the practice of black magic and witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
Well, now you believe in the existence of ghosts. Why not witches?
All right. Now, you just tell me how this attack occurred.
Yes, well, there are any number of methods used to practice black magic. A crude doll figure representing the likeness of the victim is probably the most common. Pins can be stuck in the doll, and the victim feels intense pain. I saw a man die like that in a village in Africa. And they use other methods too, the potions, other things, casting of spells.
Cyrus. Now, what you're telling me is that my attack was not caused by a supernatural being, but was caused by a real person.
A real person using supernatural methods.
I find it all very hard to believe. Who could it be?
I have no idea.
Cyrus. Cyrus, do you think that it could be somebody close to me? Somebody who lives at Collinwood, perhaps?
It could be anyone. But there's no point in speculating about who it is. It's late now, and I think you better get some rest.
Do I have to stay here tonight?
No. Of course not. You just get your clothes on and go right on home.
I'm sorry if I startled you.
Oh, that's all right. If you'll excuse me,
You were leaving the house at this hour?
I was going to go to the hospital and see my husband.
Something else happened to him?
No. I just wanted to be with him.
You're frightened about something, aren't you?
If you'll excuse me, Mr. Collins,
It may be for you.
Hello?
Maggie.
Quentin, hello.
Yes?
Where are you?
I'm at the hospital. Cyrus has given me a complete, clean bill of health.
Well, then you won't be staying at the hospital tonight.
No, that's why I'm calling. I'm coming home right away.
Oh, please hurry, darling.
Something wrong?
No, I'll talk to you when you get back.
I take it Quentin's coming home.
Yes.
What was the doctor's verdict?
Apparently, he's going to be all right.
Then you should look happier than you do. Something is troubling you.
Really, Mr. Collins, it's nothing that you should be concerned about.
But I am concerned.
Why?
Because Quentin's my friend and you're his wife. It would make me very sad if either of you were unhappy.
You're very kind.
If you'd rather not discuss what's troubling you, I'll understand. But I do have the feeling that you'd rather not be alone until Quentin returns. May I keep you company?
Thank you. I would appreciate that very much. You must be able to read minds.
Why?
Because you knew exactly what I was thinking. You were right. I didn't want to wait for my husband alone.
Supposing I hadn't been here, somebody else in the house would have kept you company.
Yes, but I don't think that I would have felt as comfortable with them.
I find that hard to believe. After all, you've known me for such a short time.
Actually, I've spent a little more time in this house than you have, and strangely enough, I feel I know you better than anyone else. Except Quentin, of course.
Why is that?
Well, when I first came to this house, I couldn't seem to adjust. I didn't feel welcome. I felt that everybody here still felt terribly loyal and dedicated to first Mrs. Collins.
Angelique.
Yes. It seemed that everyone was constantly reminding me of how much Quentin loved her. I felt unwanted.
Did Quentin really love Josette?
Josette. I think he loved Angelique. She was very beautiful.
And so were you,
Thank
if I
you.
may say so.
You know, I think that if everyone else had been as kind to me when I first arrived here as you've been tonight, I don't think I would have left. Quentin, so good to have you back.
You sounded troubled on the phone.
Oh, well, fortunately, Mr. Collins has been kind enough to stay with me while I was waiting for you.
Obviously, you two want to be alone. I'm very happy to see that you recovered, Quentin.
Thank you, Barnabas. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Collins.
What's the problem?
The problem is your housekeeper.
Hoffman? What about her?
Quentin, I want you to get rid of her as soon as possible.
You want me to dismiss Hoffman?
Yes.
Why? What happened while I was at the hospital?
Well, I was sleeping, and when I woke up, I found her in my room.
What was she doing there?
I don't know.
Well, now, she must have had some explanation.
Quentin, she said that she thought she heard someone in our room and that she was afraid it was a prowler.
That doesn't sound too implausible.
Well, I just don't believe it. I'm sure she was there for some other reason.
What other reason?
I don't know. I just know that there's something very frightening about that woman, and she's tried to get me out of this house ever since the day I arrived.
Maggie, you've got to stop letting Hoffman disturb you. You've got to be firm with her.
I've tried that, Quentin. It doesn't work.
I don't know what to say, because I simply cannot fire somebody for walking into a room.
But I'm sure she was there for some other reason.
Now, listen to me. Now, I know that Hoffman is a little hard to know, but she's been a family fixture here for years.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Collins, but the door was open and I couldn't help overhearing my name. Did you want something?
No, that's all right.
Hoffman, you might as well know that I was telling Mr. Collins about finding you in our room tonight. Frankly, I was saying that I didn't believe the reason you gave for being there.
I see. I'm sorry about that.
Do you have anything to say about the matter, Hoffman?
Nothing that I haven't said before. I thought that there was a prowler there, and I was concerned for Mrs. Collins' safety.
I still don't believe that.
Maggie.
Well, I'm sorry, Quentin, but I trust my instincts, and my instincts tell me that this woman would do nothing to keep from getting rid of me. And
If I may say so, sir, I realize that Mrs. Collins and I have not gotten on ideally. I thought it was more of a personality problem that time would take care of. But I must say that I feel that Mrs. Collins would like me to leave the house.
that's absurd. The only thing that I've truly resented about you is your stubborn loyalty to someone who's dead.
It's true. I've never made a secret of my devotion to Mrs. Collins. It's very difficult for one to change one's feelings.
Hoffman, I've never asked you to change your feelings.
Now
I
listen
just
to me,
asked
both of you. I want you both to drop this incident right now. We'll go to bed, and tomorrow you both shall have a fresh start. You understand that?
Whatever you say, Mr. Collins.
Now, come on, Maggie. I'll take you upstairs. Turn out the lights, Hoffman.
that frightens me so much about her.
Are you frightened with me?
Quentin, I feel so safe with you here.
Well, if you didn't feel safe, then we are both in a lot of bad trouble. Now, why don't we get ready for bed? Hmm? There are any number of methods and weapons used to practice black magic. A crude doll figure representing a likeness of the victim is probably the most common. Pins can be stuck in the doll, and the victim will feel intense pain. I once saw a man die that way. I once saw a man die that way.